2v2 Medean Cliff Mines blue team. It's DJ Raffa starting us off as a Lictor Alpha melee specialist that can infiltrate and disrupt. Great offense to go along with that too. Alongside, it's GiDDoLo, plays a force commander, fights in melee combat, good offense and versatility, can also tank, disrupt and support. Red team, PhatE, plays a Warlock, melee commander that leaps into melee combat passively. Very good mobility and disruption, can also tank damage with the right war gear. And Commissar Lag rounds us off as a Mekboy, teleporting commander that fights with ranged weapons, good DPS, can also support, disrupt, build structures and repair, but is not very tough. Medean then, classic 2v2 map, this guy's not capping here. South is natural for red team, will be looked after by PhatE. Centre is contested, Tyranids trying to cap it under shooter boy fire, and north is natural for blue, looked after by... who is it looked after by? By GiDDoLo. Shooters are going to get tied up by an infiltrated Lictor, Tyranids and force commander, and we need to run the hell away there. The Mekboy is eventually capping, and there we see it. 2-1 cap for blue. They have their natural, they have the mid. There's a destructor from the Warlock just before he got flesh hooked onto his arse. Such an awesome starting ability for the Lictor Alpha. He's chasing down Tyranids here. Spore mines are up for DJ Raffa, basically floating grenades that will damage and suppress nearby infantry when they detonate, including allies. You need to be careful what they've got in amongst those guardians there. PhatE not paying attention, he's going to eat another detonation and he might wipe this squad out with one more. 500, 458, boom, and down they go. That is the danger of spore mines. Was not alive to the threat and did not retreat quick enough. Should have retreated as soon as he saw them, basically, or at least backed away. Howling Banshees forcing off the Lictor Alpha there. 2-1 cap. PhatE replaces his Dire Avengers. Sluggers down to 4 models, trying to cap their power back, and Mekboy teleports in to tie up those scouts who don't do a lot of damage with their bolters, but they will eventually kill those sluggers if left to their own devices, and scouts are forced off here. Still a 2-1. Lots of early pressure by blue. Can PhatE recover now? There's a destruct on those Tyranids. Took half of their hit points pretty much. Tyranids forcing off the Warlock. Banshees are idle. Bad start for PhatE, but can he make up here? Can he wipe these Tyranids? He needs to support. Commissar Lag needs to turn around and shoot them. Might be able to wipe them in a way. No, one model gets away there. Lucky Tyranids. Now it's a 1-1 cap. Banshees closing in on the Tyranids who do not have toxin sacks. Raffa spending his early power, getting warrior. Quite expensive in tier 1 to get both of those upgrades. Here come Howling Banshees onto those Assault Marines. What a classic matchup that is. And Assault Marines do not like it. They're in a huge amount of trouble. Need to retreat through. Did not have the energy to jump again, and that is nasty. Here come Tyranids and Barb Strangler Warriors to help them out. Barb Strangler is a tier 1 upgrade for the Warriors. Gives them this instant area of effect suppression ability. Or weapon, I should say. It's passively shooting. You don't need to activate it. 4-2-2, 4-2-9. Tyranids forcing off shooters. Rangers getting shots. They will take out a Hormigaunt with each shot of that big sniper rifle type thing. Not sure what the proper name is for Eldar sniper rifles. 415, 429. Suppressed. We're not too bothered. Flame it up for these tactical marines? No sign of it either. And tier 2 for PhatE is going tier 2 with a single ranger squad. These guys can also disrupt, and there you see it with kinetic pulse. Really awesome ability. You can set up a lot of stuff with it. You can set up grenades, you can set up just your banshees running in. What's this? Banshees smacking on the Lictor Alpha. They will be doing full of damage to his commander armor, and they're going to take him down, I think. Feed the tendrils not helping him out there. 410, 425. He's forced off entirely as well. And Commissar Lag has kept his sluggers around into tier 2. If he goes tier 2 now, he should be going. Look at the DPS from these shooters, and there is, I'm not sure what it's called. It's the global from the Mekboy, which allows a ranged squad to do more damage and have a chance to knock down their target. I don't think it's called Love the Daka, that is the Commando's ability. Anyway, that was it, and it's very, very powerful. 410, 418. Tyranids capping the south victory point, Banshees capping the wreck. Might see them try and hit power. The Warlock has the Merciless Switchblade, such an awesome weapon. Drains energy. Also gives them that cheeky ranged attack which knocks down infantry models. Very, very good for dealing with enemy commanders, and I imagine the reason he got it is because of this scary Lictor Alpha. Not too scary at the moment because he's down, but can be a very powerful commander in 1v1 and 2v2 especially, I think. 401, 418. Sluggers are going to decap, or at least try to. Here comes a whole bunch of Tyranids though. Mekboy has the battery pack which allows him to heal targets, heal infantry, and he can heal vehicles with that thing, though you very, very rarely see it used for that. Maybe a quick death tread with some Mekboy heal support would be good. Of course, Commander is fully kitted out. Look at this. Power Sword, Artificer, and Iron Halo. So his Battlecry buff will be doing even more with this Power Sword, up to 15% per Battlecry attack, and wipes out those Rangers. Helps you get more retreat kills like that as well, especially when you combine it with Armor of Alacrity. But look at this, Tyranids shutting down this Orc blob with that Barb Strangler. Such an awesome weapon. There's a battery pack heal. Needs to teleport in and tie it up, or at least run in. Doesn't have the energy to teleport in, and he retreats out. Might lose power completely, at least a couple of gens I would think. 362, 418. Web Brigade up here from his ally. Not one out in the field yet though. 50 red each. Dark Reapers up for PhatE. Long range plasma damage. Not what those warriors want to see for sure. Or any Space Marines for that matter. 354, 418. Both of those gens go down. And stick bombs up for Commissar Lag. There's the first toss. They throw 2 stick bombs at a time. Costs war to throw them though. There's stun bombs, which also stun vehicles that only get the warrior Barb Strangler model though. There. 354, 407. Center is uncapped by tactical marines, but they then run away. And PhatE needs to be a bit more aggressive here. Needs to push power or something, or go into mid. Lag's pushing back big time though. Raffa spending a lot of time in the north, and a Web Brigade does go up here from PhatE. Takes, I think it's 15 seconds to build itself. Howling Banshees with Aspect of Strength, and their Exarch gives them that Executioner spear. You see her at the front there. 354, 397. I would have gone with Aspect of Fleetness versus the Tyranids, since the good thing about fighting Tyranids is you know you can go heavy tier 1 and you don't really need to worry about anti-vehicle in tier 2. Anti-vehicle does help versus the Tyrant Guard, but it is super heavy infantry, so you can rip it apart with plasma damage and power weapons if you dare to fight it in melee combat. 328, 397. Look at this pressure from Lag. Of course, Commander's in there though. Assault Marines in there. Here comes Scouts. Tactical Marines are forced off. Assault Marines taking a lot of damage, losing another model and jumping out. Now a Dreadnought is up for GiDDoLo. Needs to get out of here. Lag cannot do anything to this. Back away. If not retreat, then back away. Those are stun bombs, but they missed the Dreadnought. He just stood there and eats an Emperor's Fist. 281, 397 is a triple cap for red team. Howling Banshee's just about getting away here. Kicking off quickly on this south side again. With Gene Stealers up for Raffa under melee synapse from the Warrior Brood. Here's the melee synapse of Renal Glands. Gene Stealers are, you pretty much don't get a better melee unit than these guys under melee synapse, apart from Lightning Claw Terminators. 238, 397, there's the triple. And Warlock does get away. Looks like these cheeky Dire Avengers decap the power. Nicely done. GiDDoLo's now coming mid, taking back his natural. Has a big, scary Dreadnought Walker vehicle for Space Marines. Starts off with these two close combat weapons. Lots of melee splash damage, which will damage all targets. Can get some range weapons, but loses its splash damage if it does so. Also inspires allies with each melee kill. Hanging out with some Tyranids there. Webway Gate is up, and the Warlock's Webway Gate has the ability to heal, which is why it's so useful to put back in your base. Heal things up alongside that HQ aura very quickly. Gene Stealers trying to engage here, and there is Adrenal Rush. They will return health to themselves at each melee hit, and increases their speed and damage, I believe. Forced off. Wow, how have they still got 5 models with 100 hit points? That is crazy. 209, 397. Howling Banshees really up against it now, against Gene Stealers, and double Termagants crippling them. Maybe Channeling Runes, no, but we have Heart of Darkness and Champion's Robe. Very popular combo. Makes your Warlock very tanky and very annoying with that Merciless Witchblade as well. All of the Merciless Witchblade's benefits do not require energy, so this very energy intensive combo of Champion's Robe and Heart of Darkness can work alongside it very well. 209, 297. Mekboy has the Beamy Death Gun fully kitted out battery pack and proximity mines. You can see the amount of damage the Dreadnought's taken. Has got the Assault Cannon, lots of single target infantry damage, and the awesome Assault Cannon Barrage. Force Commander's level 5 has done well with that Power Sword. Lictor Alpha is still level 1. He's going for Menacing Visage. You can use that to instantly force enemy infantry to retreat. Could use it on the Howling Banshees, which would be really annoying. To PhatE is not cheap though, as you can see there. 50 power for that thing. Going for the deadly jump as well. Here's the Dakar on those warriors. Proximity mines thrown in. They will be spotted by the warriors, but they're being forced off. 209, 397. GiDDoLo with a late Tactical Marine squad on the field. Goes tier 3, everyone going tier 3 apart from Lag. 2 to 1 for red. Gene Stealers are going to hit power, are they? What else would they be doing here? There we go. 203, 397. Lictor Raffa is infiltrated. Those knob leaders on the shooters can spot him if he gets close enough. There's the deadly jump. Knocks back and does damage. A really powerful armor for him in amongst these shooters, but he's taking a lot of damage. And there is that Mekboy global buff again. I will try and find out the name of it for you guys and put it in the annotations. 189, 397. Dark Creepers down to 3 models, putting that plasma damage onto those Assault Marines who are forced off. Now the Force Commander doing his job, tying things up, disrupting, buffing his allies. Bomber Gaunts are buffed by something, not sure what it is. It might have been the Dreadnought getting a melee kill, or maybe Battle Cry, though I don't think he's used it. Still has full energy, not sure what that was. Guardian Weapon Team setting up with a Bright Lance and that Beamy Death Gun. So powerful anti-vehicle. You can teleport with it, still set up with the Mekboy. Makes him crazy AV. Can he finish it off? Boom! Down it goes. 163, 397. 2 to 1 cap for red. Everyone tier 3 now, and both Raffa and GiDDoLo have a lot of red. Raffa can drop a nuke. GiDDoLo almost can, though I assume he's going to get some Terminators here. Needs to save up his rec and power. 650 rec, 100 power, 350 red to get Space Marine Terminators on the field. Could get Assault Terminators, unique to the Force Commander. We'll see what he goes for. There's some proximity mines thrown in. Mekboy needs to run away. There we go. swamp them used by the sluggers, fully kitted out with burners and then Knob Leader, and they become quite a fearsome little melee unit where they're kitted out like that. Forced off though by the Force Commander. 137, 397, what are these Gene Stealers up to? Not sure. Orks fully forced off by GiDDoLo's featuring, and down goes the Lictor Alpha again. Adrenal rush on the Gene Stealers, but I don't think they can take on this much stuff. Forcing off the Banshees, there's a plasma grenade, that was painful. Don't get away with 5 models this time, they get away with 1, and just about do so. Just about do so. 134, 387. 2-to-1 cap. Here we see a capillary tower. Lictor Alpha, he must be level 2. No, he's not even level 2 yet, good grief. Warlock goes down in retreat to Assault Squad. Tactical Marines trying to cap, get stick bombs to the face. Usually you see stick bombs used in pairs. They're a half decent melee unit now as well. They actually have 18 melee skill. Decent melee damage, but they are only 4 models and not very tough. They don't really want to fight Assault Marines, that's for sure. There is a battery pack heal. Good for tying up range squads though and getting special attacks on them when they're not throwing their bombs around. 134, 364. Assault Squad in amongst the Mekboy, who throws bombs, does not teleport out. Throws mines, I should say. 134, 359. There's the 1-to-1. Raffa trying to push power, but is forced off by Banshees. Warriors and Hormagaunt still in play. These Gene Stealers survived and are on their way as well. There's the deadly jump, didn't hit anything with it though. Going straight after these Banshees, should have landed on this range blob and disrupted it. Warriors forced off by that plasma damage from the Reapers. There's a flesh hook, which is annoying to say the least. And he's hitting power now. Knob Squad is up for Commissar Lag. Elite tier 3 infantry with these heavy melee chain axes, very expensive to fully upgrade. Stick bombs in retreat path, nicely done, takes out an Assault Marine, and sluggers are there, that is painful. Take out one more model, but they cannot take out the last one. Did take out the Sergeant though. 96, 359, there's a triple for red, looking bleak for blue team. Raffa is hitting power and is capping the VP here. Warlock being revived by the Mekboy, there we go, that levels him up to 4. He has his Daka big shooter now. Now that there are no vehicles on the field, wanted to get something to damage infantry with. You cannot change back to your default weapon as a commander, so you can switch between purchased war gear. There's an Eldritch Storm, and that was a beautiful idea by PhatE. Good grief. Hormagaunts, did they get away? I can't believe they got away. Didn't actually lose a squad there. 75, 353. Should have done that with the Warriors around to get some synapse bombs. Was that wasted? Looked pretty, looked spectacular, but he didn't actually kill a squad with it, and they were just turning against some Hormagaunts anyway. DJ Raffa floating tons of resources. Maybe a Doom, maybe a Swarm Lord, maybe a Carnifex, we will see. Could afford a Doom right now, and Assault Terminators do hit the field for GiDDoLo with their Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. Very, very tough, super heavy infantry, and these Thunderhammers are heavy melee weapons that would damage all targets. What are these stick bombers up to, trying to fight them? Need to run away, there we go. Shooters just about getting out of there. 75, 347. Mekboy trying to cap mid. Is he going to get Lightning Claws to fight these knobs? I would assume so, otherwise Terminators struggle against knobs. There we go, Lightning Claws on the way. 70, 347. Another web wake going up. Should have put it out of the way a bit more, I think, because DJ Raffa just needs to walk past you with Warriors and he'll see it. 60, 347. Proximity mines thrown in, but they will be spotted by the Warriors and won't go off as long as a detector is around. 55, 347. Double tactical marines coming in with their Kraken bolts against the heavy armor of the Knob Squad will be useful. These guys now have their huge ammos. You see those orange rings, they are momentum rings, which buffs them for each attack they make, and they're forced off here. Genestealers are scary. Nob Squad did very well though with that Mekboy support and good usage of Frenzy. A lot of players use Frenzy a bit too quickly, I think. Perhaps forgetting that it only lasts 7 or 8 seconds in Elite mod. 52-347. Lightning Claw Terminators making their way mid. Late game Painboy for Lag. Good choice. If he gets, there we go. Cyborg implant equipment can permanently upgrade his Nob Squad with that. Probably +1 speed is the best choice usually for a melee squad, but we'll see. 52-347. Lightning Claw Terminators, look at the damage they're taking from these Reapers. Level 3 Reapers with their Exarch. That is painful. Wow. That was nuts. 52-347. This Bright Lance needs to move though. Look at that splash damage. Look at that. That was like 3 or 4 attacks. And down it goes. Reapers forced off by the Force Commander. Retreat grenade maybe? Nope. Here come Genestealers, Hormagaunts under melee Synapse. They're not destroying these towers, are they, when they see them? Lightning Claw Tormentors still charging around, have lost a lot of hit points. Getting Lightning Claws reduces their health compared to having the shields. And here comes a Nob Squad. This is painful. Have they used their teleport? I think they have, because they're turning into a gauge here, and his Nob Squad has Frenzy and Painboy and Mekboy support, so these Terminators have had it, and they do teleport out just about with 2 models. Wow, 2 models with 250 hit points. That is very lucky. 52-301. Double cap for blue. There's a heal for the Nob Squad again. Not sure what he gave them. Looks like they are with the +1 speed. Hard for me to tell. Here come Genestealers in amongst the Reapers. Reapers need to run the hell away here. Gonna lose them. What's he doing? There's a special attack, but down go the Reapers. Why didn't he retreat them out? Did they bug out or something? I'm not sure. D-Cannon setting up in base. 52-263. Was he microing somewhere else? Or maybe, yeah, he was microing the top here. Takes down the Lictor Alpha with the help of some Orks. 52-253. That was very unfortunate. They were at least level 3, those Reapers, and they were doing awesomely well. Warriors forced off. Warlock taking on an entire Tyranid melee army there, and coming out on top, level 6 with Champion's Robe and a Heart of Darkness, taking his victory point back. Top being taken by red. They might get a 2-1, and that might help them see the game out. Force Commander should be able to take this back though. Special attack on his Guardians, on his Dire Avengers I should say. And he's going to lose his squad if he's not paying attention to these guys. There we go, retreating out a couple of times. PhatE has been caught napping. 52-234. D-Cannon setting up. Look at the range this thing has. It's a tier 3 artillery piece, so no wonder it's pretty much the best artillery piece in the game, I think. Instant projectile that does good damage to all targets, singularity, and this crazy range. 47-234. Plasma cannon hit. There's the range of that. Need to be careful with. Ouch. These Nob Squad moving in though, and there is the super tough beam from the mech. He has some awesome support for this Nob Squad now. Battery pack heal, Painboy heal, and super tough beam. Here's a Swarm Lord though. There is the Blade Storm. That was mental. Forcing off the Sluggers. Nob Squad still in there though, and they will do a lot of damage to the Swarm Lord with their hammers. Swarm Lord is a super unit for Tyranids, has vehicle armor though, unlike the Great Unclean One and Avatar, and is great support for these Genestealers and Warriors as well, because it gives them a speed buff and allows them to reinforce. Down goes the Warlock. This Warrior Brood level 3, Genestealers almost level 4. That's a singularity going off. The cannon all the way back here. Terminators capping mid up to their 3 models again. Look how much red Raffa has. And he must have put up about 5 or 6 towers as well. There's another one down here. PhatE is just not destroying them, is he? 47-231. They don't actually give you any experience at the moment, I think, when you destroy them, which is a oversight that will be corrected in the next update. 47-225. Force Commander trailing out mid. So kicking off bottom. Pressure here again from Raffa. What is PhatE going to do? He needs to get a fire prism or two and micro them well, and he'll do good because he can disrupt all these Tyranids and put good damage on the Swarm Lord if he can keep them out of trouble. 47,209, there's the double cap for blue. Raffa has basically maxed out his red there. Look at that, 999. Has not used Stalk for his Lictor Alpha, I don't think, which is an awesome ability. 47,187. Force Commander. Shield is holding so far. He's level 9. Can he hit level 10 killing these Orks? There's the battle cry going off. There's Tyranids formation on the VP. PhatE did not notice, and it does stop the cap. It's still a double for blue, and Lightning Rod Terminators are in there. Terminators cannot level up, unlike the Nob Squad, which are level 2 at the moment. Chasing down this Force Commander. Shield is not going to hold against them, and he's going to try and retreat out, and does not make it. Now the Lightning Rod Terminators are on them though, and the Mekboy. Oh, he had Mango Rumbler up. He couldn't heal them because his battery pack wasn't equipped there. Could have won the engagement if he healed them. 47,140, 2-1 for blue. PhatE gets his first fire prism, and he almost have enough for a nuke. In fact, Raffa can drop another one when it recharges, and Lag will be able to drop a rocks very soon. Orks, of course, passively generating red, unlike any other faction. No other faction does that. 47,120. The downside, of course, is that they use red for a lot of their abilities instead of energy. 47,114. Here is the fire prism, and there's a disruptive shot. Look at that. Again, PhatE a bit slow to move his stuff off there. Here comes Lag. 47,100. It's a triple cap for blue. They've come back spectacularly well here. Swarm Lord with another Blade Storm. Good usage of that. Most people will save his energy for Leech Essence to heal him up, but he has so much melee support here. They can tie things up quite well. Everything reinforcing off of the Swarm Lord, of course. There's a heal from the Mekboy. He's setting up his beamy death gun to damage that Swarm Lord. Fire Prism has probably switched. No, has not switched to the focus shot, and is now going to get smacked on by the Swarm Lord. D-Cannon getting shots. 47-42, triple cap still. Banshee's decapping mid is still a double. All quiet north. Swarm Lord still chasing the Fire Prism. Needs to keep moving it. Mekboy getting disrupted like crazy by these 90 melee skill Gene Stealers. In fact, they might even have more than 90 now because they're level 4. And going up a level usually increases your melee skill for most creatures. Not all creatures level in the same way though. Or units, I should say. 47-3, there's a double, and blue team are going to take this down. Goes the Fire Prism right at the end. Wow, awesome stuff. Force Commander did hit level 10 and kept his Power Sword going throughout the game. Some really good Force Commander play from GiDDoLo. Lictor Alpha did hit level 4. Warlock level 7, dead at his feet. And the Mekboy, who did some great support work, I think, on his Nob, super tough beam and battery pack, has level 7, almost level 8. Had a second Nob squad at the end of the game. These guys were level 2. Terminators were awesome. He had some more Terminators at the end with an assault cannon as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.